Hey everyone, Trent here.
Along with Julia.
Welcome to the Fandom Zone, and we are checking out Loki. Yes. We are going to be doing a series reaction and discussion at the end of each reaction to everyone's favourite mischief maker, who is back with the title of episode 1 with Glorious Purpose. Glorious Purpose. So, make sure you subscribe, like the video, and engage with us. We love hearing your thoughts in the comments below. Tell us your theories, speculate. Let's get into it.
I love this music.
I love this battle. The Battle of New York was great.
True. Well, don't tell me it was 2012.
On my way down to coordinate search and rescue. On my way down to coordinate search and rescue. Honestly, how do you keep your food shut up? Whoa! What do you think? Maximum occupancy has been reached. Take the stairs. Yes. Stop.
Only Loki could piss Hulk off that much. This is my favourite scene in Endgame.
That is, yeah.
Aside from the battle, obviously.
I feel Hulk. I hate stairs too. Love it. I like that. I like the rehash.
A good little introduction. I like it.
Yeah.
Reintroduction. He's going to be a man out of place, out of time.
Poor Loki, you always get stuck in the ground.
I don't like sand.
I am your god.
I am Loki of Asgard, and I am burdened with glorious purpose.
Nice.
Oof.
Tesseract's still there.
Don't touch that.
Appears to be a standard sequence violation. Branch is growing at a stable rate and slope. Variant identified.
I beg your pardon.
On behalf of the Time Variance Authority, I hereby arrest you for crimes against the sacred timeline.
It's been a very long day, and I think I've had my fill of idiots in armored suits.
I'm him!
Now get out of my way.
Nurse, cancel my 1 o'clock.
Living at 1/16 speed, but feeling all that pain in real time.
Oh, that's cool.
That's awesome.
Poor Loki, he's just a punching bag.
Yeah, he is. Very good looking punching
Reset the
bag.
timeline.
Interesting.
Yep. Well, they're going to be erased. Ooh.
Kree.
No, scroll.
Scroll. Oh.
Smiley robots.
Oh, it's just creepy.
Absolutely not. This is fine Asgardian leather.
Oh. Oh.
Hang on just a minute.
Oh.
It's very much like what Grandmaster did to Thor, except less naked.
Please sign to verify this is everything you've ever said.
Oh, this is absurd.
I feel like Loki's power would be significantly bigger than that.
I feel like it would be too.
Like, that's a good day for him.
Yeah.
Don't sign it without reading it.
Are you really gonna read everything you've ever said?
He'd be interesting to read.
No, I mean you. Oh, I was wrong back in
Yeah, I was right.
1999.
I was correct when you said that.
Please confirm to your knowledge that you are not a fully robotic being. We're born an organic creature and do in fact possess what many cultures would call a soul.
What? To my knowledge, do a lot of people not know if they're robots? What if I was a robot and I didn't know it?
She would not be from the
We don't care. Just move. Just get through it.
Please be the photo of him pulling a face.
What's that? Your temporal arm.
What's that?
Please, through the door.
There's only two of us in here.
Take a ticket.
A.
Good boy.
This is like every government public service agency ever.
Hold on to said ticket. Don't let it go.
It's in his pocket.
Yeah, but you hold on to that ticket for your dear life.
Long ago, there was a vast multiversal war. Countless unique timelines battled each other for supremacy, nearly resulting in the total destruction of, well, everything. But then the all-knowing timekeepers emerged, bringing peace by reorganizing the multiverse into a single timeline, the sacred timeline.
Interesting.
But sometimes people like you veer off the path the timekeepers created.
People like you mess it up.
Variants. Stepping off your path created a nexus event, which left unchecked could branch off into madness, leading to another
A
multiversal war.
multiverse of madness.
Timekeepers. The sacred timeline. Who actually believes this bunker? Ticket, sir.
That guy didn't give me a ticket. I tried to ask
Ticket,
for one.
sir.
I tried to ask that guy for a ticket.
Get that ticket.
that ticket.
Get that ticket.
Ticket.
Thanks for visiting the TVA. Don't hesitate to let us know how.
Going to a con. Where's your ticket?
Have your wristband. Have your
Have your
wristband ready.
out.
Yes, that wounds look consistent with the others. Position of the bodies indicates they didn't know what the hell hit them. And reset charge is gone.
That's the 6th attack in the last week.
Too sick.
It's very
I was
Mephisto-esque.
gonna say, are we gonna actually get a Mephisto?
More the devil's afraid of us.
That's too obvious.
Take care of him.
Blue teeth.
C'est bleu. C'est bleu là. C'est quoi?
Opening gifts. The branch is appearing red line.
Curious that it has a set point.
Or probably until it does irreparable damage.
Yeah.
Loki Laufeyson is charged with sequence violation 72089. How do you plead?
Madam, a god doesn't plead. Look, this has been a very enjoyable pantomime, but I'd like to go home now.
Are you guilty or not guilty, sir?
Guilty of being the god of mischief, yes. Guilty of finding all this incredibly tedious, yes. Guilty of a crime against the sacred timeline. Absolutely not, you have the wrong person.
Who should we have?
I suspect the Avengers. You see, I only came into possession of the Tesseract because they travelled through time.
Yeah.
In a last-ditch effort to stave off my ascent to God King.
That's quite an accusation.
But believe me, you can smell the cologne.
It's not a lie.
It's
You
not.
see, guilty. All of this.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
What's going on?
Hang on, everyone quiet. Damn it, why would it work?
Magic powers. They're no good in the TVA, Mr. Laufeyson. The court finds you guilty, and I sentence you to be reset.
Oh, that's good.
That's very pretty.
I'll show you where my desk is. You can start there.
So I wonder where this is in space and time, I guess.
Like a bubble outside or on the
A pocket
sacred
universe, pocket
timeline.
dimension. So detailed.
God damn, that's beautiful.
Very Star Warsy.
I was thinking,
Also Blade Runner.
Blade Runner-ish. Yeah. Just bright.
Mm.
No neon.
This place is a nightmare.
That's another department. Now that department I'll help you burn down.
Hmm.
Nightmare department?
Hmm.
I'm Agent Mobius, by the way. Are you taking me somewhere to kill me?
No, that's where you just were. I'm taking you someplace to talk.
For the record, this really does feel like a killing me kind of a room.
Not big on trust, are you?
How have I never heard of you until now?
Because you never needed to. You've always lived within your set path.
I live within whatever path I choose.
Sure you do. Okay, come have a seat.
Sure you do, lass.
Well, the gods would have their own. They've got their own timeline with Ragnarok and the cycle of their life.
Mm.
So that's probably all part of that same concept of the sacred timeline. They just never realized it.
What do you want from me? Well, let's start with a little cooperation. Not my forte. Really? Even when you're wooing someone powerful you intend to betray? Come on. You don't know anything about me. Maybe I'd like to learn.
I specialize in the pursuit of dangerous variants.
Finished what I started.
Which is?
Claim my throne.
You want to be king?
I don't want to be. I was born to be.
No, but king of what exactly?
You wouldn't understand.
Try me.
Midgard.
Okay, Earth. Alright, now you're the king of Midgard, then what? Happily ever after?
Asgard. The Nine Realms.
Space.
Space. The timekeepers have built quite the circus. And I see the clowns are playing their parts to perfection.
Big metaphor guy. I love it. Makes you sound super smart. That's smart.
I am smart.
Okay.
I love that their technology is so futuristic but so
Basic? Like,
dated
yeah,
type thing.
What is this?
A sampling of your greatest hits, if I may.
Oh god.
I'm surprised they didn't show Hulk smashing him.
Yeah.
It's funny, for someone born to rule, you sure do lose a lot. Might even say it's in your nature.
You know, things didn't turn out so well for the last person who said that to me.
Eyeballs, maybe.
Does like eyeballs.
Look at that smile. You are enjoying that.
Cheeky bugger.
I'm a god.
What? You're being mischief, right?
Yeah.
I don't see anything very mischievous about this.
Miss,
Yes, Mr. Cooper.
you might want to take a look at that nose. I have a bomb.
This went differently than I thought it was going to from the trailer.
Yeah.
I thought this was not going to be. I didn't think this was going to be a flashback. I thought he actually had to pose as DB for the timeline.
See you next Sunday. Brother, I'm down. You best be ready.
Oh.
He lost all the money.
I can't believe you were D.B. Cooper. Come on.
I was young and I lost a bet to Thor. Where was the TVA when I was married?
Well, what is it that you think that you're really running from?
Enough. I was just standing up to make a point. Now you all parade about as if you're the divine arbiters of power in the universe.
You are.
My choices are my own.
I love how complex they're making him.
The word of freedom diminishes your life's joy in a mad.
God, those horns.
I miss the horns so much.
Precisely. I am on the verge of acquiring everything I am owed. And when I do, it'll be because I did it. Honestly, you're pathetic. You're an irrelevance. A detour. A footnote to my ascent.
You hadn't picked up the Tesseract, you would have been taken to a cell on Asgard.
Oh, he doesn't know.
Hello, Mother. I'm very proud.
Please, don't make this worse.
What is this? This is nonsense. More tricks. It's never even happened.
He doesn't know anything.
You.
just know your whole past. We know your whole life, how it's all meant to be.
And how
Think of it as comforting.
This is absurd.
But am I not your mother?
You're not.
Always self-deceptive about everyone but yourself.
And then the Dark Elves attack the palace, and you think you send them to Thor,
You might want to take a stairs to the left.
but instead you send them...
I'll never tell.
The one person he truly loved.
I believe you. You're lying. It's not true. It is true. That's the proper flow of time, and it happens again and again and again because it's supposed to.
Where is she?
Now, why don't you tell me, do you enjoy hurting people?
I don't
Do
believe
you enjoy killing? I'll kill you. What, like you did your mother?
Oh, damn.
You were born to cause pain and suffering and death. That's how it is. That's how it was. That's how it will be. All so that others can achieve their best versions of themselves.
And show Thor and... Yep.
Don't go anywhere. It's just getting good. Spirited.
Oh no, don't watch anymore. Son of a bitch. I mean, to be fair, he's the god of mischief. It's his own fault. It's such a quirky design.
Look, he can't have gotten very far.
So I wonder who they're chasing after.
Yeah, I wonder who the overarching is.
What's your name? Casey. Give me the tesseract or I'll gut you like a fish, Casey.
What's a fish?
You know what a fish is.
Well, my entire life now it does.
But what difference does it make?
I want to know exactly what I'm being threatened with before I come alive.
Death, Casey. Violent, painful death.
Yeah. Okay, I come alive.
I've got a magic up.
Please be multiples.
What?
Oh,
Oh.
damn.
I have these.
That's a lot of Infinity
Fish,
Gems.
a lot of those. Yeah, some of the guys use them as paperweights. Some of them.
Well, they don't work outside of their universe.
Yes, no.
I'm loving the aesthetics. The futuristic with the old school.
Don't press play. Don't press play.
Well, if you're in this position and you had the option to learn your future, would you? I would.
I love you, my sons. Remember this place. Home.
Oh, poor Loki. I loved that moment.
So good.
Loki, I feel the world of you. I feel we're not gonna fight side by side forever. Maybe you're not so bad after all, brother. Maybe not. Right here. If you're here, I'm gonna give you a hug. I'm here.
not to mention he just saw the eradication of his people as well.
What's so funny?
Glorious purpose.
Whoop. I'm the god of mischief.
And this guy kept saying he was going to turn me into a fish, whatever that is. And then they show up and just prune my cart, so there was nothing I could do.
Loki. Nowhere left to run.
I can't go back, can I? I don't enjoy hurting people. I don't enjoy it. I do it because I have to, because I have to.
Okay, explain that to me.
Because it's part of the illusion. It's the cruel, elaborate trick countered by the weak to inspire fear.
A desperate play for control. You do know yourself.
A villain.
That's not how I see it.
Yeah, because he's not inherently evil.
No.
I can't offer you salvation, but maybe I can offer you something better.
The job.
Variance to killing our Minutemen.
And you need the god of mischief to help you solve them.
That's right.
Why me?
The variant we're hunting is you.
Oh, damn.
I beg your pardon.
Excuse me?
Oh, damn. I did not expect that.
No.
What is that weapon?
Wait. Someone's out there.
Uh-oh. Didn't get a chance to set it.
No. So he's collecting them?
We're assuming that's Loki.
Assuming.
Assuming that's Loki.
Well, assuming bad guy. Anyway, you're collecting.
What a good first episode.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I was not expecting from episode 1 to be that emotional
Yes.
and to show Loki that complex this early.
Yes.
Like, I thought we were going to get a lot more,
Fluff.
I was going to say playfulness.
I'll say I was expecting a little bit more fluff to fluff out of what like the time variance authority is, having that bit, not a by the way, like you are a variant. This is like just the bam 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 bam.
Yeah, well, actually, I made the comment during the reaction about the TVA world looking like Blade Runner. And as soon as variants came into it, I'm like, oh, Blade Runner, replicants. Very similar
Aspects.
a similar
yeah.
idea. Hiddleston was excellent. Like, that was the most emotional range and depth we've seen Loki portray throughout the course of all the movies. And it's that's what I'm really enjoying about these TV shows, is that the characters that are present in the movies are getting time to really build up their
Are getting
own...
that depth, yeah.
Yeah.
Are getting the depth that the core group has, because I think the hard thing with Loki is that he is always seen as this villain.
Yes.
And he's not ever necessarily always villainous, and we saw that towards the end of Endgame and Ragnarok, and that aspect where it is you have a good side to you, and if you know any Norse mythology as well, Loki isn't inherently bad. He's just stupid and selfish
and misunderstood. Yeah. And he does get jealous at his brother as well. So there's a lot of complexity to Loki, and he seeing his demise and the demise of his people, that entire flashback scene was so powerful, because when you think about it, we don't know what's going to happen to ourselves tomorrow. Like, imagine you had the power to actually look at that and to know that everyone you've cared for, you betrayed your mother, you lost your father, you have had this constant battle, like, especially because this version of Loki is being the 2012 Avengers Loki. He's at odds with Thor.
He's at his peak of angry
angst.
Little
jerk.
He's teenage emo angst.
So
at this point.
he's currently going at odds against Thor, and to see that kindred bond that they formulate again in Ragnarok, and to some extent in the Dark World as well, like, that's powerful stuff to show. And to get that in episode 1 is really good. So where they're going to go with episode 2, the revelation that the other variant that they're chasing is supposedly
the
Loki.
Bad guy is Loki, yeah.
Supposedly, like, there was, and that makes sense with the motif that we saw at the start, the mosaic, in the church with the devil. The devil is known as a trickster.
Yes.
So, you see that, and we said it too. Most people are going to say, "Oh, that's very Mephisto-like," but the devil is the devil. The devil is a trickster.
The devil's in the detail.
The devil's in the detail. Like, it makes sense for that to be shown when talking about someone who gives bubblegum.
Yeah, who gives blue bubblegum to a 15th century kid.
Yeah, I think that's really good. It seems like there's a bit happening with Mobius, that he's not telling Loki the whole story, because there was a couple of passing comments in there about, I can't even tell you how long I've been here.
Yeah.
So what did he do? Was he always a desk jockey in this position?
Was he always in this universe? Is he himself a variant from another universe? Because that name rings quite familiar. Is it Mobius? See,
you're thinking Morbius.
Mobius, no. And there's another one.
So you're thinking Metron from DC.
No.
Oh.
Fantastic
Find
Four.
it. Find what?
Fantastic Four. Morbius.
Anyway. Anyway, I don't know what you're thinking. I have no idea where you're going with that, but there's a lot that obviously is still going to be coming from the show. We're going to have a lot more fun interaction with Mobius and Loki. I thought Owen Wilson did a great job.
Yes.
Yeah, and
surprisingly.
I like that this kept it kind of in the TVA. You learn about the TVA. They explain it really well with the good old-fashioned government bureaucracy cartoon. How is a bill made? This is how a bill is made.
This is how a bill is made.
So I really enjoyed that. It was very relatable, because even though it's in a futuristic space sci-fi alternate time stream pocket universe thing, everyone goes through the Department of Motor Vehicles or the RTA.
Everyone deals with the government at some point, whether it be taxes, motor registration,
and the taking
Medicare.
Take a ticket. There's no one there. Take the ticket. Take a number. There's no one there.
Take a ticket.
Oh, it's infuriating.
Yeah.
But it's relatable, and I think we're going to see. This is going to be a great series to see Loki progress. We're going to get him, and even after seeing him with his family, he says glorious purpose. His purpose has now changed.
Yes.
He's seen what he becomes. No longer presumably no longer is he going to follow that path. He's going to want to try and get out of this situation however he can. I mean, you can already see him trying to be wily and taking the little time displacement cycler thing.
Yeah.
He's now got purpose that he wants to redeem himself. He's seen his greatest failures.
Yes.
And it was great for Mobius to point that out. That why are you this? Why are you this way?
Why are you this way? So that others may rise.
Yeah, and you see Loki get he's seen as misunderstood, but it's a control thing. He needs to be in control. He wants that sort of power because he doesn't feel like he has that power. He's not seen as the golden boy like Thor is. He's the outcast. He's the black sheep in the family.
Sheep, yeah.
And I think that's going to be powerful to twist and explore as this series goes on. And we've seen from the trailers that have been released that it gets very, very fun and very, very quirky.
Yes.
So
I want to see the vote Loki.
Well,
I want to know when that comes in.
Well, that's right. Is the vote Loki this supposed variant that they're chasing, or is this Loki? And
from another time speed that we haven't seen because him losing the bet with Thor.
But the other thing I enjoyed as well was the DB Cooper scene.
Yes.
You were DB Cooper. I did not expect that to go that way. I thought this was going to be, you need to fix the time stream, so you got to make these events happen because they've stuffed up.
Yeah.
No, he's been on Midgard before we've even seen him. So this takes place before Captain Marvel, after Captain America: The First Avenger, but Loki has been playing and making mischief on Earth for ages.
Yeah.
All because he lost a bet to Thor, which, by the way, if you are reading comics and you haven't picked it up, Thor and Loki Double Trouble is one of the most fun comics you will read at the moment, and it's great fun. It's lighthearted. It is very kiddie, but it is so fun, and it shows a lot of playful banter between the dumb Thor and the conniving, mischievous Loki. So if you haven't checked out Thor and Loki Double Trouble, do that, because that is something that I want to see explored in this, and I kind of hope that there are some interactions with Thor, whether it be Hemsworth doing a cameo or, having like a stand-in, or just flashbacks to seeing that dynamic when they're younger, because we get that in the movies, but we don't get it to a level that would make you see why Loki is Loki. Yeah, why he is this way. So he's playful, it's mischievous, but he's an ultimately flawed god who's who thinks he has this purpose, but it's a false purpose. So I'm going to be very interested to see how it goes on with the next episodes. But yeah, anything else you wanted to add?
No, I'm pretty keen. I want more, and
more shirtless Loki.
More shirtless Loki, please.
Pretty please. And your task is to figure out what the hell you were going on about
I
with
will,
the Mobius, Morbius, and other Mobius, and possibly Metron. Anyway, I'm Trent.
I'm Julia.
Tell us your thoughts in the comments. We love hearing from you. Subscribe, give the video a like, and as always, keep it nerdy.